Hello. Okay. So I will be playing Honkai Star Rail throughout the whole thing because I was able to finish the event in Sims just like earlier. I'll just I'll probably either stream the offline video. So it's a two-parter, but well, I finished it earlier, so I will be streaming Sims for a bit. That means I'll be free from that game for a while. Maybe I will play something else, but what I do know is that I'm gonna be stuck with Honkai Star Rail because after the banner with Anaxa and Danhang, there would be a lot of drops, or at least if you're watching from the VOD channel, well, it's probably not really over since it will be released within the month, but yeah, it would end in December 3. So if you're watching the VOD channel, try to maybe you could like visit the Twitch channel and watch for a bit so you could get the freebies. Yeah. Anyways, okay, let's move on to the gaming. It will be quiet for a bit. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. While that's happening, let me just I'm gonna silence the music. I'm gonna silence the music once I change the category and then play the game. Yeah. Once the game loads. Okay. I'm just waiting for it to load. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me turn that off. Okay, perfect timing. Nice. Okay, let it load. There you go. Okay, I'm just ending some tasks because I forgot to do it earlier. End task. EA. Turn. End task. End task. Okay. Casually status snapping the programs that's running in the background. Okay, okay, let me just remove those. Okay, wow, it's still around the 80%. And so we are going to be okay, messages. Let me grab these. Okay, Natasha. Doing outpatient rounds today. Replies may be delayed. Please leave a message if you have a fever, a headache, or other similar symptoms. The online consultation bot Nat, the little doc, will reply to you based on your keywords. My phone has a fever. My toe hurts. Thank you. I've received your symptoms. No. If your phone has a fever in Billabong, make sure to keep it warm. Do not attempt to cool it with cold air, as it may result in getting a cold. I just saw your message. Please don't tease. Please don't tease Nat the little dog. Do you have any suggestions? So does Dr. Natasha have any suggestions for a phone with a fever? Stop using your phone. Simple, right? No such thing as simple in a trailblazer's life. Touch grass. That's your solution. Oh wow, there are 2 of them. Okay. Sampo. Hey fam, help me forward this link. Are you earning money selling ancient relics? With the bear market for the first half of the year, this kind of relic has been the most profitable. Consider it done. What if I refuse? Pay me first. Miss, that's too direct. Won't you help poor Sampo? Which relic was the most profitable? The article already wrote about it. It's the ancient mobile phones. No. Those can put you in touch with the ancient people after all. Bro, Sampo is such a menace. Hi Q, I just saw your message. Jesus Christ. And the older the phone is, the more ancient these people are. You've earned back your investment the moment you bought one. It'll never go down in value. If you don't believe me, then I can give you one. I'll put you up on the waiting list, but you'll have to wait about 7 days. There is a waiting list for ancient relics. Yeah, only after the customer has put in an order can people go make Sorry, typo. I meant dig. Sample never change. Fam. He always starts with fam. Okay, I've been thinking about something. I think after being in the business for so long, I'm really tired. I want to quit. What do you think? This is a good thing. This is a bad thing. I can't say for sure this is a good thing. Look, I like the guy. I like the guy, but I want to tease. I think this is a good thing. One fewer person to watch out for. You're so funny. Honestly, I thought so too. It's not easy to just quit though. Gotta do other businesses to feed mouths, right? For that to happen, I have to have a capital. Got a shower. I got a shower. Talk to you soon. I'm not finished yet. Friend, hello? Are you really showering? Man. Oh, there's a new gameplay. Cool. Anyways, let's go back to the memories. I'll do a quick recap in a bit. Yeah, give me this. Okay, memory. Herta assigned me to a certain lost curio that has very abstract details. It seems that I may need Asta's help. I found Asta, but she didn't seem to know much about it. Fortunately, Hinkel of the Department of Ecology and someone from the Department of Insight are nearby, which is more or less a clue. Hinkel is troubled by the confidence crisis within the space station. We had a brief chat, and she speculated that what Herta is looking for is a wababoo, but this isn't certain yet. In the end, Hinkel recommended me to look out for Adler. Apparently, he is the person who knows the most about curios in the Department of Ecology. And the thing that happened here is that one of the Herta puppets was like attacked because the main Herta left the space station. And the moment she left, there's someone who took advantage of her absence, and yeah, We are being accused by Dr. Ratio. Or at least we're the main suspect because we're the last one to interact. Or something similar. Oh yeah, let's enter the related memory.
아들란과 같이 있었어. 무슨 사건에 휘말린 것 같았는데.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident. Yeah, let's enter this one. Explore the related memory. Arlen's investigation.
뭐? 혼자 페피를 데리고 현장에 갔다고? 혼자 보내면 어떡해?
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
대장, 급한 건 알지만 일단 진정하세요.
Calm down about that. Calm down, brother Arlen. I know you're upset. What are you people up to?
강아지 산책 중이야.
We're walking the dog.
산책 중이었어요.
Oh no. We were having a walk. Okay, so are you saying that you're the dog, sir? Can you get your story straight first?
강아지 산책 중이야.
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
제가 강아지입니다.
I knew it. So I'm the dog?
얼렁뚱땅 넘기고 있네. 뭔가를 숨기고 있는 것 같아.
They seem to be hiding something.
무슨 일로 왔어?
Is there something you need? I'm looking for Adler.
네? 그쪽도 아들러를 찾고 있다고요?
Oh really? What?
우연이네요. 우리도 아들러를 찾고 있었거든요.
Oh really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him too.
아들러 녀석 겁도 없지. 멋대로 혼자 현장 조사를 가다니.
That kid sure is brave. Running straight to the scene on his own. To the scene of what? Is he in danger? Aren't you supposed to be walking the dog?
그게 페피가 여기 없긴 하죠.
Ah, yes. Well, Peppy isn't here, you see.
대장, 더 이상 속이는 건 무리예요.
Me, that is a mood. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
그 입 좀 다물어.
Can you leave the talking to me next time? Is there a problem?
가면서 얘기하자.
Let's walk and talk.
아들러는 무슨 일로 찾는 거야? 잃어버린 기물? 그렇구나. 그건 아들러가 잘 알지.
Oh, what is you?
이 구역은 열계 상태가 불안정하니까 조심해.
큰 판타즘.
힘든 싸움이 될 줄 알았건만.
Okay, nothing to break here. Oh, would you look at that? We may be screwed. I dislike the horse person. Over there.
역시 무슨 일이 생겼던 거였어. 가자.
As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go. Okay, when in doubt, Archer.
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited blade works.
Let's go.
하기 3년.
혹시
페피, 괜찮아?
Peppy, are you okay? Are you really the one who knows the most about curios?
맞아요. 왜 그러시죠?
Okay, that's me. What's up?
기물에 대해 너한테 물어볼 게 있대.
She wants to ask you about something. She wants to ask you something about curios.
일단 얘기부터 나눠. 참, 아들러. 페피도 빌려줬으니까 전에 부탁한 조사는
I'll leave you to it, Adler. Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, and about that investigation I asked for.
대충 실마리는 잡혔으니까 걱정 마세요. 나중에 얘기하죠.
Don't worry. I think I figured out. I think I figured something out. Catch you later. Can I talk to you?
날 찾아와서 끝까지 캐물을 줄 알았어.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth.
미안. 상황이 특수해서 말해주기 곤란해. 그냥 비밀 임무라는 것만 알아도.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except it's a secret mission about.
역시 아를란이 한 말이 어렴풋이 기억나. 내가 잊은 기억과 관련이 있어.
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot. Using the cognition chasm might help you restore hazy memories. Use the cognition chasm. Oh. Shoot. Okay. I don't think I got that yet, so let's ask Adler first.
그래서 어떤 기물을 알고 싶죠?
So which curio do you wanna talk about? The one that has no body but is alive.
단서가 그것뿐인가요? 너무 추상적이잖아요.
That's all you got? Too abstract. That's all Herta said.
추상적인 것도 나름의 아름다움이 있는 법이죠.
Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess.
생태과의 실장님께는 물어봤나요?
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head? She said it might be a wababoo.
맞는 것 같기도 하고 아닌 것 같기도 하네요.
She's not wrong, but that doesn't feel entirely right either. I heard something like that. Also exists in the blank.
어? 내가 뭐라고 얘기했더라?
Huh? What did I say?
잠깐. 그러고 보니 뭔가 떠오르는 게 있긴 한데 확인해봐야 할 것 같아요.
Huh? Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying.
오늘은 여기까지 하죠. 나중에 다시 연락할게요.
Let's call it a day. Wait for me, I'll be in touch.
아들러가 뭔가를 깨달은 것 같아. 근데 그 전에 누구에게 뭘 들었더라?
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
빠뜨린 게
Oh, hazy memories. Due to the presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as blank in conversations as you explore your memories. Using Cognition Chasm has a chance of restoring relevant hazy memories.
쓸지도 모르니까 처음부터 떠올려보자. 참, 아스타가 다른 이름을 언급했었는데.
Oh shoot! Okay, time to go back there and grab.
아니, 이쪽은 아니야. 이쪽은 가본 적이 없어.
No. Fine, we're going to my inventory. We're eating the snacks. Where's that? This one? I have a lot anyway, it's fine. Yeah, give me that. Okay, let me read. Okay. Wait. Incredible is okay. This is finished. I ran into Arlen on my way to find Adler. He seemed to be looking for Adler too, so I decided to go with him. Adler was saved by us when he was attacked. I stated our purpose, and he seemed to have an epiphany from my words. I think I understood something from the words of someone Asta mentioned before.
날 찾아와서 끝까지 캐물을 줄 알았어.
I already read this.
상황이 특수해서 말해주기 곤란해. 그냥 비밀 임무라는 것만 알아도. 그걸 어떻게?
How did you know?
역시 아를란이 한 말이 어렴풋이 기억나. 내가 잊은 기억과 관련이 있어.
Okay. Okay, let's enter the related memory.
아를란과 아들러에 대한 기억이 다소 흐릿해. 아스타가 언급한 다른 사람을 떠올려봐야겠어.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned. Explore the related memory. Asta's trouble. Yeah, let's go. Ooh. Okay.
실체가 없지만 살아있는 기물? 미안, 떠오르는 게 없네.
Curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Using Cognition Chasm might help you restore hazy memories. Use Cognition Chasm. Okay. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering, but there are people who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too. Maybe it's this one? You recall more missing memories.
어때? 원하는 정보는 알아냈어?
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after? I haven't made any progress yet.
그렇구나. 핑켈 씨와 그렇게 생각하고 있었어. 적어도 실마리는 잡았네. 안 그래?
I see. Is that what Hinko and Blank think? At least that counts as a lead.
어때? 내 부하 연구원들 대단하지?
See, my researchers are pretty outstanding. I heard you're in a bit of trouble. You seem a little anxious.
초조하다고? 내가? 역시 티났구나.
Anxious? Me? Is it that obvious?
분단 사건 이후로 유언배어가 가라앉지 않고 있어. 물리적 손상은 복구할 수 있지만 마음의 상처를 치유하는 데는 오랜 시간이 걸리잖아.
After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts.
습격이 발생한 뒤로 일부 연구원들은 우주정거장의 관리와 보안에 의문을 제기하고 있어.
Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion.
재건과 부흥으로 성과를 거둔 덕에 잡음이 잦아들고 있긴 하지만 최근 잇따른 연구원의 실종으로 소문이 다시 주목받고 있지.
Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again. Researchers' disappearances?
맞아. 불과 며칠 사이에 벌써 4명의 연구원이 실종됐어. 외근 기록도 없이 말 그대로 감쪽같이 사라진 거지.
Yes, 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces, vanished.
재난을 겪고 모두 어렵사리 마음을 추스렀는데 불안감이 확산될까봐 소식을 은폐하고 방위과에 비밀 조사를 맡겼어.
People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in
하지만
secret.
너도 보다시피 영원한 비밀 같은 건 없는 법이지.
However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this.
무너진 신뢰를 되찾는 건 신뢰를 쌓는 것보다 훨씬 어려워. 그래서 초조해진 것 같아. 사건의 배후에 여론을 선동하는 사람들이 있을까봐도 걱정돼.
Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling the strings to sway public opinion.
하지만 지금 그 사람들을 찾아내는 것보단 사건의 진실을 밝히는 게 더 중요하지.
Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances. Do you need my help?
아니야, 호의만 받을게. 헤르타님의 의뢰도 조사해야 한다며?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already?
참, 아까 언급한 일 말인데 나도 들은 바가 있으니 같이 조사해볼게. 우주정거장의 문제는 내가 방법을 찾아서 해결할 거야.
By the way, I heard about the thing Blank mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
역시 헨켈 씨 말고 다른 사람에게도 물어봤었어. 신비주의과의 연구원이라는 건 기억나.
So I did consult someone other than Hinko. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. Okay.
헨켈 씨 말고 다른 한 명은 신비주의과의 연구원일 거야. 누군지 얼른 생각해내자.
Okay, the other person. Oh, it's gone. Okay, Cognition Chasm researcher's disappearance. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the the researchers' disappearances has rattled them again. Okay. Let's go.
핑켈 씨 말고 다른 한 명은 신비주의과의 연구원일 거야. 누군지 얼른 생각해내자.
The person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. Explore the related memory. Explore the related memory. Herta's assignment.
그 사람의 신분이 중요해. 어쩌면 이 모든 걸 연결시킬 수 있을지도 몰라.
까먹을 수도 있으니까 다시 한번 설명해줄게. 그 기물은 일종의 실체는 없지만 살아있어.
Let me describe it again, in case you forgot. It's an blank. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. So it's a vowel. The first letter is a vowel. Good to know.
그 기물의 흔적을 찾으면 신호를 보내줘.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it. And blank.
헤르타 씨가 신경 쓰이는 뭔가를 언급했던 것 같았는데 기억이 잘 안 나.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember.
힌트가 있다면 아마도.
If only there were hints, then maybe.
어쨌든 열심히 해봐. 난 어디 좀 다녀올게. 도움이 필요하면 아스타한테 물어봐.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you. Okay, it's somewhere here then. Oh! It might be Emily. Okay.
리차드 형님! 무슨 바람이 불어서 여기까지 오셨죠? 정말 오랜만이네요. 보고 싶어 죽는 줄 알았어요.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
에이, 아니에요.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
두말하면 잔소리죠. 돈만 지급된다면 뭐든지 해드릴 수 있답니다.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good.
여기 부탁하신 계정이에요. 문제없이 깨끗하고 내부 네트워크 접속도 잘 되죠.
Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the internet.
네,
Intranet.
알겠어요. 무슨 일 생기면 말씀하세요.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
절 너무 높게 평가해 주시네요. 전 내부 구매로 미천 안 남기고 장사하는 것뿐이에요.
You flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side.
작은 규모로 장사하는 거라 어디 가서 명함도 못 내밀어요. 학교에서 잘 돼서 부자가 되어도 절 잊지 말아줘요.
Small scale, best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
몇 번째예요? 이게 몇 번째냐고요? 제발 좀 그만하세요.
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
여기도 마찬가지야. 기억 속 단편적인 말들이 뒤섞인 것 같아.
Here too, my memories are just a jumbled mess of words.
내가 관련 없는 일들을 혼동한 걸까?
Did my memory piece together irrelevant information? Restore muddled memory. Trust my own memory.
생각났어. 다른 한 명은 에밀리야. 에밀리는 그때 베이스 캐빈에 있었어.
Now I remember, the other person is Emily. She's at the base zone.
에밀리가 뭐라고 얘기했는지 떠올려보자.
What did Emily say? Explore the related memory, Asta's troubles. Okay, let's. Oh, I think it was this one.
참 귀엽고 생기 넘치는 소녀구먼.
I say, I wasn't able to listen to this before, right? I don't recall because it's been from last week, or at least it was 3 days ago, and a lot of stuff happened in between those. So, okay. I say, what a wonderfully intelligent looking young lady.
에이, 아니에요.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
아이고, 나 같은 늙은이 앞에서 무슨 겸손을 떨고 그래.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence.
신비주의과에 있는 젊은이들이 손발이 빠르지만 자네에게 비할 바는 아니지.
Though I confess, I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
네, 알겠어요. 무슨 일 생기면 말씀하세요.
Mm-hmm, sure. Can I help you with something?
이 자료 무더기 좀 보게나. 어떤 젊은이인지는 몰라도 이렇게 경우 없이 글자를 작게 적어뒀다네.
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print?
난 나이가 많아서 눈이 잘 보이지 않아. 아니면 자네가 좀...
I'm not getting any younger and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
몇 번째예요? 이게 몇 번째냐고요? 제발 좀 그만하세요.
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons. Sorry if I can interrupt.
오, 착한 젊은이가 한 명 더 늘었구먼. 좋아, 좋아.
Oh.
사람은 많으면 많을수록 더 좋지.
Huh. Okay then. So that's what happened here. Oh, another smart looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
뭐? 아스타님이 날 찾아오라고 했다고? 실체가 없지만 살아있다니. 기문은 생태과에 물어봐야지. 신비주의과랑 무슨 상관인데?
Huh? Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive? Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight.
그러고 보니 비슷한 건 들어본 적이 있어. 외근 나갔던 동료가 선조연맹에 그런 생명체가 있다던데.
However, I heard of such species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Xianzhou Alliance has life forms like that.
아, 널 도운 건 아니고 그냥 말을 전달한 것뿐이야. 야, 요즘 우주 정거장 분위기가 점점 이상해져서 함부로 끼어드는 건 위험하다고.
Don't get me wrong. I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides. Interesting.
에밀리가 말했던 선조 생물이 아들러에게 영감을 준 것 같아.
Cognition
아스타가
chasm.
언급한 연구원 실종 사건이 아를란의 조사와 관련이 있는 것 같아.
Okay. Cognition chasm. The Xianzhou Alliance. A curio without a body but is alive. I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Xianzhou Alliance has life forms like that. Okay.
이제 모든 걸 연결시킬 수 있겠어.
Okay, let's read the update. Okay. Oh. Whoa, it expanded. Interesting. Okay, let me reread this whole thing. Herta assigned me to find Herta assigned me to find a certain lost curio that has very abstract traits. It seems that I may need Asta's help. I found Asta, but she didn't seem to know much about it either. Fortunately, Hinkel of the Department of Ecology and Emily of the Department of Insight are nearby, which is more or less a clue. Hinkel is troubled by the confidence crisis within the space station, and Asta must be under considerable pressure. We had a brief chat, and she speculated that what Herta is looking for is a wababoo, but this isn't certain yet. In the end, Hinkel recommended me to look for Adler. Apparently, he is the person who knows the most about curios in the Department of Ecology. In addition to Hinkel from the Department of Ecology, I also asked Emily from the Department of Insight for clues about the missing curio. She told me that it is said that there are similar life forms in the Xianzhou Alliance. The confidence crisis Hinkel mentioned concerned me a little. Asta and I chatted about this topic, and I unexpectedly learned that there had been a series of researchers' disappearances on the space station recently. I ran into Arlen on my way to find Adler. He seemed to be looking for Adler too, so I decided to go with him. Adler was saved by us when he was attacked. I stated our purpose, and he seemed to have an epiphany from my words. This should have something to do with the life form bearing similarities to the Xianzhou Alliance mentioned by Emily from the Department of Insight. Arlen was secretly investigating something, so after saving Adler, I tried to get to the bottom of it, but he seemed to be hiding something. I guess this has something to do with the missing researchers that Asta mentioned before. Okay, let's go to the related memory. Oh, okay.
에밀리가 말했던 상조 생물이 아들러에게 영감을 준 것 같아.
The Shanzhou species Emily mentioned seemed to be what inspired Adler. Okay, let's explore the related memory, Arlen's investigation. Okay. Let's do Adler first.
생태과의 실장님께는 물어봤나요?
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head? She said it might be a
맞는 것
wababoo.
같기도 하고 아닌 것 같기도 하네요.
She's not wrong, but that doesn't feel entirely right either. I also heard something like that. I heard something like that also exists in the blank.
내가 뭐라고 얘기했더라?
Huh? What did I say? Using cognition chasm might help you restore hazy memories. Let's go. Xianzhou Alliance. Confirm. You recall some more missing memories.
맞는 것 같기도 하고 아닌 것 같기도 하네요.
Okay. She's not wrong, but that doesn't feel entirely right either. I heard something like that also exists in the Xianzhou Alliance.
네, 맞아요. 세양이라고 부르죠. 굳이 따지자면 울보유령도 세양의 친척이에요. 모두 에너지 생명체의 일종이니까요.
Ah, that's right. They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wapaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. They both are types of energy life form.
잠깐. 그러고 보니 뭔가 떠오르는 게 있긴 한데 확인해봐야 할 것 같아요.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying.
오늘은 여기까지 하죠. 나중에 다시 연락할게요.
Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch. Nice. Energy life form. I heard something like that also exists in the Xianzhou Alliance. Ah, that's right. They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wababoos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. They are both are types of energy life forms. Okay. We're getting closer and closer.
날 찾아와서 끝까지 캐물을 줄 알았어.
Okay, I figured you'd come to me to uncover the
미안.
truth.
상황이 특수해서 말해주기 곤란해. 그냥 비밀 임무라는 것만 알아도.
I'm sorry, the situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except it's a secret mission.
역시 아를란이 한 말이 어렴풋이 기억나. 내가 잊은 기억과 관련이 있어.
Just as I thought, I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot. Using the cognition chasm? Yeah, let's go. Researcher's disappearance, confirm. You recall more missing memories.
미안. 상황이 특수해서 말해주기 곤란해. 그냥 비밀 임무라는 것만 알아도.
I'm sorry, the situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except it's a secret mission about the researcher's disappearances.
그걸 어떻게?
Huh? How did you know?
그렇구나. 너도 아스타 아가씨의 스트레스를 눈치챈 거야?
I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure? Have you found anything?
솔직하게 얘기할게. 일이 영 까다로워. 감시 카메라에는 실종된 연구원들의 모습이 하나도 찍히지 않았어.
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researchers' disappearances.
현재 유일한 단서는
Disappearance.
아들러의 발견이야. 실종 사건이 발생한 전후로 우주 정거장의 자동 소화 시스템이 일시적으로 작동된 기록이 있어.
There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred.
그러니까 모든 피해자의 실종은 수상적인 발화 현상을 동반했다는 거지. 현장 탐문 과정에서 일부 목격담을 통해 입증도 됐고.
That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scene, some of the witness testimonies seemed to agree with this.
목격자들은 인체 자연 발화라고 설명했어.
The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
인체 자연 발화. 이게 사건의 전말인 것 같아.
Oh wow. I suddenly remember my previous travels in the Wikipedia rabbit hole, and I did come across this when I was younger. And then of course, because I think I was like a teenager at that time, I ended up researching about it and also the images, which is low-key gruesome even though it's black and white. Cognition chasm, spontaneous human combustion. That means every victim's disappearance was accompanied by incomprehensible fires. When we made visits to the scenes, some witness testimonies proved that too. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body. Okay.
혹시 모르니까 처음으로 돌아가서 헤르타 씨와의 대화를 떠올려보자.
Okay, let's
처음으로
go.
돌아가서 헤르타 씨와의 대화를 떠올려보자.
I need to go over it from the start, starting with the conversation I had with Herta. Okay, explore related memory, Herta's assignment. Okay, Herta time.
떠먹을 수도 있으니까 다시 한번 설명해줄게. 그 기물은 일종의 실체는 없지만 살아있어.
Let me describe it again. In case you forgot, it's an blank. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
그 기물의 흔적을 찾으면 신호를 보내줘.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
헤르타 씨가 신경 쓰이는 뭔가를 언급했던 것 같았는데 기억이 잘 안 나.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember.
힌트가 있다면 아마도.
If only there were some hints, then maybe... Easy cognition chasm, let's go. Okay, which one? Energy. Oh yeah, it really does start from like a vowel. You recall more missing memories.
떠먹을 수도 있으니까 다시 한번 설명해줄게. 그 기물은 일종의 에너지 생명체로 실체는 없지만 살아있어.
Okay, let me describe it again. In case you forgot, it's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
그 기물의 흔적을 찾으면 신호를 보내줘.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it. An energy life form?
포인트는 그게 아니야. 지니어스 클럽이랑 관련된 일만 아니었으면 난 신경도 안 썼을 텐데.
Oh crap, it's raining hard outside. Okay. That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society.
어쨌든 열심히 해봐. 난 어디 좀 다녀올게. 도움이 필요하면 아스타한테 물어봐.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you. Okay, yay, it's finished. I should have really read this before going to Herta. Oh well. Let's read this from the very beginning because it's good practice. Memory sorting. Herta assigned me to find a certain lost curio, which is a kind of life form, a kind of energy life form related to the Genius Society. It seems that I may need Asta's help. I found Asta, but she didn't seem to know much about it either. Fortunately, Hinkel of the Department of Ecology and Emily of the Department of Insight are nearby, which is more or less a clue. Hinkel is troubled by the confidence crisis within the space station, and Asta must be under considerable pressure. We had a brief chat, and she speculated that what Herta is looking for might be Wababoos, but this conclusion may be inaccurate. In the end, Hinkel suggested that I look for Adler. Apparently, he is the person who knows the most about curios in the Department of Ecology. In addition to Hinkel from the Department of Ecology, I also asked Emily from the Department of Insight for clues about the missing curio. She told me that apparently there are similar life forms in the Xianzhou Alliance. The issue of the confidence crisis Kill mentioned concerned me a little. Asta and I chatted about this topic, and I unexpectedly learned that there had been a series of researcher disappearances on the space station recently. I ran into Arlen on my way to find Adler. He seemed to be looking for Adler too, so I decided to go with him. Adler was saved by us when he was attacked. I explained what my intentions were, and he said that Wababoos suspected by Hinkle of the Department of Ecology and the Heliobus that Emily of the Department of Insight heard about were both energy life forms, which gave him some kind of revelation. Arlen was secretly investigating something. After saving Adler, I tried to get to the bottom of things, but he seemed to be hiding something. I did some poking around, and sure enough, he was investigating the disappeared researchers that Asta mentioned before. With Adler's help, he discovered that every disappearance was accompanied by an instance of spontaneous human combustion. Herta assigned me to investigate energy life forms similar to Wababoos and Heliobi. The spontaneous human combustion occurring among the researchers is a thorny problem. However, Adler already seems to have a bold conjecture. His intuition is usually very accurate, and we can look forward to how his predictions play out. Wow, that is long. Woo! Back to the present. Let's go! We did it!
길고 답답한 설명 고마워. 힘들었지? 난 듣는 게 다 힘들더라.
Bruh. Alright. I commend your stamina for recounting the interminable state. Recounting that interminable state. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. Now I just realized it. This mask? Well, it's a shoulder piece, but it looks like a mask. It reminds me of an owl, and owls are usually a symbol of Athena, which fits Dr. Ratio. Huh, okay. It's not interesting, I just realized this now. There's a lot of motifs around him, so I guess it's just that I wasn't interested in this guy, and now that I am... Okay, moving on.
그러니까 너랑 헤르타가 마지막으로 만난 곳이 헤르타의 사무실이라는 거네. 넌 의뢰를 받고 기물을 찾기 위해 동분서주했어. 아스타가 너한테 연락하기 전까지는 다른 일에 대해 전혀 몰랐고.
So to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio, after which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you.
그게 네 주장이라면 물어볼 게 있어. 그걸 증명할 수 있는 사람이 있어?
If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate to this captivating drama? Herta, Asta, Screwum. Obviously, it's Herta.
로직, 헤르타 씨 본인에게 물어보면 되죠.
Yeah, I mean, he is an interesting character already, but like, I wasn't interested in him mostly because at the time I was more interested. Actually no, I don't know who I was interested in, like which character. But it wasn't Dr. Ratio. Now that I'm learning more about him, that's when I'm starting to appreciate the stuff, the details, and hopefully his character too. It doesn't mean that I would like him as a person. It's just like, oh, this is interesting and yada yada. Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
그래. 지금부터 발에 땀나게 뛰어다니면 시스템 시간으로 4시간 뒤에는 컴퍼니의 운송 우주선을 따라잡을 수 있겠어. 지금으로서는 결백을 증명해줄 사람이 없는 것 같군.
Adler. We can ask Adler. Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story. Wait, no. We can ask Adler. We could ask Emily, since apparently she was there when she. I don't know why they were there, but yeah. We could also ask, like, the head of ecology, the head of that department. We could ask them. Hello, I mentioned them. Hello.
레이시오 씨, 당신의 질문은 항상 선입견에 빠지는 경향이 있네요.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
이거 실례했네. 내 나쁜 버릇이 도졌어. 학술 연구에 종사하다 보면 뭔가를 믿기가 어려워지거든. 오히려 의문을 제기하는 편이 더 쉽지.
I understand the skepticism, but sir, sir, there's literally other people there. Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief.
내 경험으로 봤을 때 가장 효율적인 방법이기도 해. 부정적인 생각으로 탐구하는 것도 올바른 종점에 도달하는 데 도움을 주거든.
It is also the most effective method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth.
그녀가 정말 무죄라면 대답으로 스스로의 결백을 주장하면 되겠네.
If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers. Oh no!
네 말대로라면 너와 헤르타가 만난 이유는 헤르타가 특별히 너에게 의뢰를 맡겼기 때문이야.
Okay. Based on your story, you met Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. Recall. Okay. Should I go for next? I think it's still fresh in my brain because I read this many times, so next.
의뢰의 내용은 이름도 불분명한 기물을 찾는 거지.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
하지만 헤르타의 소장품은 밤하늘의 별보다 더 많아. 헤르타가 평범한 기물을 그 정도로 중요하게 생각하는 건 상상하기 어렵군.
I mean, it's Herta. Herta's collection, an endless trove of trinkets and baubles. Yet she singles out one nameless, ordinary curio. It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much. Okay.
헤르타 씨가 신경 쓰는 건 기물 자체가 아닐 거예요.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself. Ask again and see what happens.
네 말대로라면 너와 헤르타가 만난 이유는 헤르타가 특별히 너에게 의뢰를 맡겼기 때문이야. 의뢰의 내용은 이름도 불분명한 기물을 찾는 거지. 하지만 헤르타의 소장품은 밤하늘의 별보다 더 많아. 헤르타가 평범한 기물을 그 정도로 중요하게 생각하는 건 상상하기 어렵군.
I want to try defend because Ace Attorney. Let's go. Phoenix right time.
네, 하지만 그 전제는 평범한 기물이죠.
Sure, but you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
빙빙 돌리지 말고 얼른 말해.
Say what you want to say.
올바른 시점이에요.
A correct observation, if I may add.
하지만 헤르타의 소장품은 밤하늘의 별보다 더 많아. 헤르타가 평범한 기물을 그 정도로 중요하게 생각하는 건 상상하기 어렵군.
Let's recall. There you go. This is my evidence. Go, truth bullet, go!
기물이 중요한 게 아니라 그 기물이 지니어스 클럽과 관련이 있기 때문에 헤르타 씨가 중요하게 생각하는 거예요.
그 기물은 어떤 천재의 창조물이겠죠. 로지, 평범하지 않은 의미가 있을 거예요.
I wasn't able to read it, but basically it's telling that Herta herself isn't interested in the curio. It just so happens that it is related to the Genius Society. And now Screwlum said, I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation, it holds some special meaning to Herta.
논리적으로 타당하긴 하네.
Yes, that seems logically sound. Is this what it feels like to play Phoenix Wright and Danganronpa? Got my truth bullet.
그 후, 넌 분실된 기물을 조사하기 위해 아스타에게 도움을 청한 적이 있다고 했어.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
하지만 질문하기 전 아스타는 그 일을 언급조차 하지 않았지.
However, she decided to hold her tongue until now. Okay.
그래서 호기심이 생기더라고. 네가 거짓말을 한 걸까? 아니면 아스타가 뭔가를 숨기고 있는 걸까?
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction, or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style? I wanted... Okay, let's read the rest, and then like I do the defend and recall.
추측, 아스타 씨는 침묵을 선택했을 겁니다.
Conjecture. Asta chose to stay silent.
그
Okay.
후, 넌 분실된 기물을 조사하기 위해 아스타에게 도움을 청한 적이 있다고 했어.
Oh, I'm defending it.
하지만 질문하기 전 아스타는 그 일을 언급조차 하지 않았지.
You know what's funny? Because I was doing some errands with some people earlier, and I was talking about Phoenix Wright. I did not expect this to happen, especially when the subject itself, it wasn't really about Phoenix Wright. It's because of what I experienced in school, because I was debating with one of my friends, and it was in the style. It's almost in the style of Phoenix Wright, even though we were doing it for class. I'm not sure if I was graded or they were also grade, like both of us, since we're in opposing teams. I don't know if we were graded for our performance or for our knowledge on the topic, because I vividly remember it's the two of us who are like going at it, my friend and I, and mostly because the two of us also, I know it, we researched together at some point. Even though we were like opposing, we gave each other like some help, but we don't know the links, the links itself, the sources. We don't know that. We just helped on. We just thought of like some stuff, but there's also like our own blend of uniqueness, originality. So we don't. Yeah. Okay, moving on from that. Yeah, it's reminding me of this, except less explosive. Except more explosive, I mean. Okay, so however she decided to hold her tongue until now.
그래서 호기심이 생기더라고. 네가 거짓말을 한 걸까? 아니면 아스타가 뭔가를 숨기고 있는 걸까?
Let me defend this.
아스타는 의도적으로 숨긴 게 아니에요. 입장 때문에 어쩔 수 없던 거죠. 공개적으로 알리기 어려운 일도 있는 법이니까요.
Yes, defend my girl. Woo! Okay. Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's because of her position. Some things shouldn't be said in the open.
그 입장이 헤르타의 안위보다 더 중요해?
What could be more important than Herta's safety? Dude, everyone under Asta's care, which is like, if Herta is not doing it, yeah, I mean, it is Asta's job to take care of the space station itself, not Herta. Herta is just like her boss, and Herta does her thing.
알았어. 레이시오 씨가 이 일에 개입하는 걸 묵인한 이상 더 이상 외부인이라고 할 순 없지.
I agreed for Mr. Asia to become involved in this. I should consider him one of us.
괜찮아. 얘기해도 돼.
It's okay still, you can tell him.
그래서 호기심이 생기더라고. 네가 거짓말을 한 걸까? 아니면 아스타가 뭔가를 숨기고 있는 걸까?
Confidence crisis. Go. Truth bullet. Bam!
물질 군단의 소동이 있고 난 후 우주 정거장은 분위기가 흉흉해지고 신뢰에도 문제가 생겼죠.
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion.
이 시점에 또다시 악재가 발생한다면 불난집에 기름 붓는 격으로 내부의 갈등에 불을 지피게 되겠죠.
Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
어쩐지 아스타가 내 개입을 묵인하더라니. 지식학회의 대표는 우주 정거장과 거의 교류가 없지만 입장은 컴퍼니와 일치하니까.
Oh, so that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station but would still share IPC's position.
공정성에 대해 걱정할 필요도 없고 우주 정거장의 이익도 챙길 수 있어. 일거양득이지.
They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone.
연구원의 연쇄 실종. 방위과 아를란 대장이 맡은 임무지. 나도 들어서 알고 있어.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard of the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, the head of the security department.
하지만 그건 우리가 논의하고 있는 인형의 습격과 아무런 관련이 없다고.
Did you not listen to my... Did you not listen to my story? Okay. Clearly though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
시침이 떼지 마. 내가 무슨 말을 하려는지 알잖아.
Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
정정, 어쩌면 관련이 있을지도 모르죠.
Correction. There may be a correlation. Bro! Oh! I think I get what he's doing. Okay.
연구원의 연쇄 실종. 방위과 아를란 대장이 맡은 임무지. 나도 들어서 알고 있어. 하지만 그건 우리가 논의하고 있는 인형의 습격과 아무런 관련이 없다고.
No.
두 사건이 관련이 없다고? 아니, 그렇지 않아. 증거는 분명 존재할 거야. 기록을 조사하기만 하면.
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together. If I review a certain record...
하지만 그건 우리가 논의하고 있는 인형의 습격과 아무런 관련이 없다고.
아니요. 제 기억이 틀림없다면 아스타는 인형 하나가 원인불명의 습격을 받아 행방이 묘연해졌어. 신호 추적도 안 되고 있고 라고 말했어요.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we still can't pinpoint its signal.
행방이 묘연하다는 건 실종 아닌가요?
Don't know the location. Isn't that the same thing? Isn't that the same as missing?
그게 어쨌다는 거지. 두 사건이 동일한 사건이라고 주장하고 싶다면 증거를 보여줘.
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
증거는 존재해요. 아를라는 연쇄 실종 사건을 수사하던 중 이상한 점을 발견했죠.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances.
연구원이 실종된 전후로 우주 정거장의 자동 소화 시스템이 잠깐 작동했다는 기록이 있어요. 아를라는 피해자의 실종이 예사롭지 않은 자연 발화를 동반한다고 했죠.
The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
뭐? 근데 우주 정거장 어디에도 화재의 흔적은 없었어.
Huh? But there are no signs of fire anywhere in the space station.
그게 이상하다는 거야. 하지만 지금으로서 이 정보는 더 중요한 의미가 있어.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has additional layer of importance.
직접적인 증거가 될 순 없지만 인형이 습격을 받기 전후로 시스템의 소화 장치의 작동 기록이 있다면
This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked,
두 사건이 서로 관련이 있다고 의심할 이유는 충분하죠.
then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
두 사건이 정말 동일범의 소행이라면 네 혐의가 크게 줄어들겠지. 물론 시스템에 네가 주장한 기록이 존재할 때의 얘기겠지만.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
메인 컨트롤 센터에 가보면 알겠죠. 출발해요. 무슨 소리지?
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that? Uh-huh. She's here! She's here! She's here! Who? The big shot! Huh? OMG! What's this?
헤르타님의 단독 속보입니다. 긴급 속보를 알립니다. 긴급 속보를 알립니다. 헤르타님의 습격 사건에 대한 새로운 소식입니다. 소멸파가 이번 사건에 대한 범행을 시인하였으며 다음 행보를 알렸습니다. 협회는 이와 같은 행동을 강력하게 규탄하면서
은하의 A연즈들은 속세를 떠났고 보잘것없는 중생들을 돌보지 아니한다. 오로지 상처받은 은인만이 은하계에 파멸의 불빛을 내릴 수 있을 것이다. 허나 나약하고 비겁한 소인배들은 감히 은혜를 거부하고 신께서 하사하신 상처에서 도망치고자 하는구나. 도망치거라. 얼마든지 어디로 도망치든지 소멸은 결국 도래할 것이다.
I forgot how epic that was. I forgot how epic he is.
이건
This is...
선전포고 그리고 예고장이야. 아무래도 너희를 노리고 있는 것 같네. 군단의 여파가 가라앉기도 전에 소멸파가 나선 걸 보니 지식보다는 우주 정거장이 파멸의 운명의 길과 인연이 더 깊나 봐.
Bruh. A declaration of war and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like the space station is more suited for the path of destruction than your erudition.
명화 대공 이프리트 씨는 멸망한 행성 페토라에서 태어난 생명체입니다. 끊임없이 불타고 있는 화마의 일족은 나누크를 황제로 모시면서 은인이라 추앙하고 있지만 한 번도 에이언즈의 눈길을 끈 적이 없었죠.
This Duke Inferno, Ifrit, is a life form that hails from Fetora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
가여운 미치광이들이지. 난 원시 박사의 평가가 마음에 들어. 나누크의 눈에 비친 소멸파의 가치는 일부러 꽃병을 깨뜨린 아기만도 못할 거야.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment on them. The value of Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase.
화마는 천성이 포악해. 불길과 파괴는 그들의 본능이지. 그리고 이프리트는 특히 사악하고 잔인한 자로. 그가 이끄는 영원한 불길의 관절은 같은 소멸파인 예페라 형제와도 원한 관계야.
Okay. Some things are making sense now, but at the same time, damn, they really are catching strays everywhere. If you know a certain trailer from the Penacony arc, then you know what I'm talking about. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
예페라 형제회. 어디서 들어본 것 같은 이름이네요.
Japella Brotherhood. I've heard that name before. I've heard that name somewhere.
스텔라론 헌터의 지명수배에서 봤을 겁니다. 예페라 반란 사건과 관련이 있는 혐의로 기소됐거든요. 형제회의 몰락을 초래했죠.
Yep, this one I vividly remember because I keep looping anything involving Kafka. Her music motive is just amazing. I just love all of the references of the classical music, and I'm a sucker. I've always been a sucker for that. So yeah. On the Stellaron Hunters' wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
예페라 궁은 타오르는 불길 속에서 무너졌고 이프리트는 세력이 나날이 커져가고 있어. 이게 정말 우연의 일치일까?
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it to be merely a coincidence? I was right.
같은 일이 곧 우주정거장에서 벌어질 거야. 인체 자연 발화 같은 수법은 화마가 가장 잘하는 일이지. 연구원과 인형의 실종도 계획의 일부고 그 다음에는
Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that...
그 영상이 급속도로 우주정거장에 퍼질 거야. 얼마 지나지 않아 헤르타는 곧 불바다가 될 거고.
That video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
신뢰의 파멸이군요.
The destruction of trust. Oh yeah. Q? If you could hear me, there's something that you might want to snipe in the chat. Oh hell yeah, let's go Q! The timing. The bots knew you were about to cast your gaze away from their chat and boom. They appear.
파멸되는 건 신뢰뿐만이 아니야.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here.
이대로 당하고 싶지 않으면 빨리 움직여. 넌 날 따라와.
We need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me. Me? Just me?
그럼 저들하고 같이 이곳저곳 돌아다니면서 우주 정거장에 큰일이 벌어졌다고 광고라도 하고 다니게?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell. Do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into a full-blown pandemonium?
그럼 다 망할 거예요. 전 이곳에나마 소식이 확산되는 걸 최대한 막을 테니 그동안 수사는 여러분께 맡길게요.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best as I can. Please investigate the issue quickly. Okay. Hold on. Actually, I just remembered I can pull. Well, no. Yeah, I could pull. Let's just... For now, let's grab one of these. Stellar Convergence, Exchange Shop. Complainer. Okay, anyways, I have 8 now. Okay, let's get 2. Let's not overbuy anything. Okay. Please. Professor, I just came out of a debate and I defended myself. Please, come home. Be proud of me. Is this it? Bro! Please! Professor Anaxagoras. Oh my god! Please! Okay, hi Serval. Okay. 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 I wait. Let me. I need to. Wait. Hold on. I need to drink. Thank you, Dr. Asia. Thank you, Dr. Asia, for giving this the opportunity. Holy shit! Okay. I am calming down. I am breathing in, breathing out. This is okay. I got him! I'm so happy! Holy shit! Okay, I got him! Oh my god. Bro, hello. Okay. Can you see that I have been farming like crazy?
이 힘을 정복하리다.
Yes. Yes. Whew.
이 힘을 정복하리다.
Cute. Okay. So if you go to my Twitter, with the main Twitter that I have, not the art one, you would see how many annexes I have not reblogged but reposted. Dude, I'm so happy. Okay, go. Oh, you. It's fine. I could farm for that later. Okay. Woo. Oh, wait, I didn't read these. Oh my god. But like, we don't have to. You didn't have to mention how green the feed is, dude. Bro, I think I accidentally like usually I repost stuff with like Final and My Day as well, but I think it's the amount of annexes. Oh damn. I will farm for these later, but for now, you know what? That means I get to have a break tomorrow. Holy shit! I can rest. I finished like the Sims event earlier. This also means that I get to like take a I could like sleep because my mods know that I have not been sleeping. I have not been sleeping because of the grind. And especially during last week when I was also working on so many VOD edits. So a lot of VOD edits, and because it took so long, some of my streams took about 4 hours, 6 hours, or whatsoever, I had to reinstall and I have to uninstall and reinstall Honkai Star Rail 3 times last week. So yeah.
누가 나한테 영감이 뭔지
That's how-
묻더라고. 그건 분당 수천 번씩 두뇌에 전해지는 파동일 뿐이잖아.
That's how bad it was. And I had to stay awake every time. I had to stay awake to monitor the storage, because if I ended up if I end up napping for a little bit too long, I have to restart the whole thing. I have to restart the whole downloading process of the finalized edits and whatsoever. It happened once and I was so angry. I crashed out. Yeah, sorry Q, you had to witness all of that. I mean, I'm sorry to... I'm not sure if I would be sorry to Wendy, because I feel like Wendy had enjoyed the whole thing. Okay. I don't have any good... what do you call that? Good... let's equip this then. Okay, and let's enhance it. Superimpose. Auto add. Bam. Nice. Yeah, it's not the... I don't have any like light cones. I'm not sure if I'll be able to like get his light cone either, so oh well. Let's fast equip him. Oh, I don't have anything, so it's fine. Boom. Smart equip. Okay, only fills the relic slots, prioritizing relics with... Okay, smart equip. Okay, based on system and recent player activity data. Why not? Oh. Where can I get this? Cavern of Corrosion. Okay. Maybe that's... If I have the energy tomorrow, maybe that's what I'll do. Unless I'm gonna do it offline. Because it has... oh well, let's just continue. Let's continue the whole quest. I think I won't load anything for now for Anaxa, since I won't be putting him in a team at the moment. Let's see the character guide. Light cone, character build. Okay. Damn. Okay, so I don't have any of these people here. Wait, no. So, Harmony. I know, not Harmony. Remembrance. I don't have them. I have him, but I don't have them. Maybe I could... I'm not sure, but I feel like it's... Maybe Bronya? Question mark? We'll figure this out. Okay, I'll try to check out your build if it could help. Or if it like correlates to my currently... well, I'm currently thinking of one. Then I'll try to see if it works out for me, or if I have to review and stuff. But yeah, the weather, man. The weather. Is it also raining hard on your end? Because right now it is for me. So let's see where I needed to be in. Okay, fine. Let's go here. Go, go, go. Teleported nearby. Yep. Let me just finish
지금부터는
this.
쉬어도 되는 거지. 그럼 편하게 쉬어.
Arlen time.
이런 일이 발생한 건 유감입니다. 상황이 긴박하니 방위과에서 전력으로 돕겠습니다.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
실종된 연구원의 명단과 상세 정보가 필요해.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
가능하긴 합니다만 방위과에서 실종자들의 신분 배경과 대인 관계를 조사해 본 결과 별다른 공통점은 없었습니다. 소멸파는 무법자이니만큼 무차별 습격을 할 수도 있고요.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately. I struggled, and it's fine. That's the beauty of the learning process. You fail a lot.
실종된 연구원의 명단과 상세 정보가 필요해.
A list of the missing researchers and their details. There's no please, sir.
네.
Okay.
이거 챙겨. 이름 기억해두고. 그 다음 정보에 밝은 친구를 찾아서 이 사람들의 관계를 알고 싶다고 해.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned in to the gossip around here and tell them what you want to know. The relationship between these people. Tell them you want to know the relationship between these people. What do you have in mind?
아직 모르지. 그건 네 친구한테 달렸어.
I don't know. That depends on your friend. It's been a Pamela? That's... I don't think I know. I probably have to look around in the space station at some point. It's been a while. As usual, one pic of Himiko for one piece of gossip. Kid pro quo. What? I mean, I understand, but also... Okay, can I put it on my tab? Only for you. 20% interest for every 5 trades. You give me one more pick. So very like you. Man, I suddenly remember my era of simping for pure vanilla cookie. And everyone just giving me those images. Holy crap. No, like, my mods just like giving me the image of pure vanilla cookie and they make me crumble. That's pretty much what happens. Okay, forward missing researcher list. Help me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. This disappearance has been a hot topic and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You're upset at management too? Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossiping about the higher-ups just don't have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. You sure are enlightened. You flatter me, but I'll still remember what you owe me. Don't worry, I'll get in touch if I have any news. Oh shoot.
제가 또 할 일이 있을까요?
What else do you need me to do?
생태과에서 기물에 대해 가장 해박한 사람한테 데리고 가죠.
Finally, some manners. Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
아들러도 사라졌어요.
No! Not Adler! Dude, He disappeared too. What happened?
처음에는 나도 크게 신경 안 썼어. 아들러는 평소에도 자주 사라지니까.
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times.
근데 몇 시스템 시간이나 지났는데도 연락이 안 되고 있어. 감시 영상을 돌려봐도 아들러는 보이지 않아.
But it's been a few system hours and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace.
메인 컨트롤 캐빈에서 마지막으로 아들러를 봤을 땐 관리과의 온세영과 같이 있었어.
The last time I saw him was in the master control zone. He was with Wen Shiling from the Department of Implement Arts. Huh.
안내. 아들러가 무언가 단서를 떠올렸지만 미처 말하지 못했다고 했지?
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least.
아들러의 실종도 습격과 관련이 있다면 정말 뭔가를 눈치챈 걸지도 몰라.
If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
맞아. 그때 아들러가 떠올린 키워드는 에너지 생명체였어. 그러고 보니 명화대공도 원소 생명체라고 했었지. 이게 정말 우연일까?
True. The keywords that got Adler thinking were energy lifeforms. Duke Inferno is also an energy lifeform. Coincidence?
조사해봐야겠어.
We need to investigate this. Dunhong, I need your help. What is it? About Duke Inferno. Do you know the Duke Inferno Ifrit from the Annihilation Gang? It's best not to get involved with him. The space station is in trouble. The station's met with some trouble and it has something to do with him. Arlen will fill you in on the details. I want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. You be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Clue: missing researcher list. Arlen compiled a list of victims during the investigation of the spontaneous human combustion incidents. On the surface, these people have nothing in common with each other, but perceptive ones like Pamela still found subtle connections between them. Okay. Okay, let's just head out. Oh no! I'm shilling!
나쁜 녀석, 나쁜 녀석, 나쁜 녀석!
Oh wait, now I remember who Adler is. It's okay. In my defense, I was struggling so hard back then, especially with trying to figure out why Honkai Star keeps on crashing my OBS and stuff. And yeah, I remember Adler and Wen Shiling were quote-unquote comforting each other-ish. Well, more of Adler trying to comfort Wen Shiling in the bridge, and he was failing terribly. It's great. That jerk.
실종이 웬 말이냐고! 다신 내 앞에 나타나지 마!
Fine, disappear. I don't ever want to see your face again. Who got you upset? What did Adler do to you?
아들러가 사라졌어요.
Adler, he disappeared.
요즘 아들러가 이상했어요. 인체 자연 발화랑 심령 현상 같은 걸 연구하더니.
He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities.
불렀는데 대답도 안 하고 혼잣말만 중얼거렸죠.
He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
뭐라고 중얼거렸는데?
What did he talk about?
이상이라고 한 것 같아요.
He kept saying the word phrase.
이상이라.
Phrase. We'll get him back.
필요 없거든요.
Who said I want him back? Okay, tsundere. Okay, miniature tsundere. Fine. We'll be off.
그래도 아들러를 찾고 싶다면 제가 아들러를 마지막으로 봤을 땐 이 수첩을 뒤적이고 있었어요.
But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him.
아들러가 뭘 찾고 있었던 건지는 모르겠지만 여러분에게 도움이 됐으면 좋겠네요.
I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you. Pamela time! Yo, you got something? Yep, but it's not what you'd expect. Go on. These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they have all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. What? I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably, it's the truth. Yikes. Thanks. What the hell? How did this escalate, dude?
안색을 보니 좋은 소식은 아닌 것 같군.
Your countenance suggests tragedy. Countenance suggests tragedy. Recount Pamela's findings.
실종한 연구원이 운영진을 비난하던 인플루언서였다니. 이거 참 의미심장한 걸.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece?
네가 메시지에 답장할 때 수첩을 대충 훑어봤어. 몇몇 지니어스 클럽 회원의 생애가 기록되어 있더라고. 물론 흥미로운 정보도 꽤 많았지.
I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information.
이만 돌아가서 아스타 그리고 스크루룸과 의논해보자.
It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum. Okay, I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? The fire demons of Fetora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader, and even among fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents instigated by the... okay, let's just let them finish yapping, because that's also what happened to Mr. Yang, and oh my god, he's still typing! Holy shit! Okay, let's go. Okay, in many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar witness reports claiming that secrets materialized from the Inferno. I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that is related to his origin. I have heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. I thought it's phrases, so it should be phases? Am I just illiterate? Is that what happened? Maybe it was. There is not much information about it, but the only line that catches the eye: burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of its descendants, shifting between phases. That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. Enough. It's enough, thanks. That's good. Thank you, Don Hong. Okay. I knew. Oh, okay, so I wasn't misreading it. It's phrase, but it could have been face. Cool. When Schilling said that Adler kept muttering the word phrase before he disappeared, is it possible that it was some other word with a similar pronunciation? Hi. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, the booklet. The booklet Adler was reading up to his disappearance. It records the lives of a few Genius Society members, and the content consists of quite a few pieces of interesting information. Okay, dimension facing flame. According to Don Hong's speculation, if Fritz Flame may have abilities other than just burning. Moreover, there happens to be a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions and possesses similar properties. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous skins of flame behind. Okay, let's go. Where are we going next? Let's go to the seclusion zone. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's an elevator. Okie dokie. Okay, let's go here. Because it's... Wait, no. Let's go here. Fine. Super annoy. Run mace. I'm so bit busy. I'm so tempted to mess with them. Not now. Lock in. Trotter. You.
broken 판타즘.
Perish, you. I hate trotters. Okay. I am glad. Okay, let's do this.
오셨군요.
You're back.
다크웹을 감시하고 영상이 퍼지는 걸 억지로 막고 있으니 사태가 더 심각해질 일은 없을 거예요. 조사 결과는 어때요?
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger for now. How are things with you?
긍정적이진 않아. 달리 말하면 최악이지.
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble.
시간이 없으니 상황을 다시 한번 정리해보자. 우리가 알고 있는 정보에서 세 개의 돌파구를 발견했어.
We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore. Yay!
우선은 아들러의 실종이야. 아들러는 뭔가 중요한 단서를 발견한 게 분명해.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
그 다음으로는 피해자들의 공통점인데, 물론 이건 썩 유쾌하지 않은 화제지.
The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as the discussion may be.
마지막으로는 명화 대공의 능력, 즉 인체 자연발화의 비밀이야.
Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
이 세 개의 단서를 연결하는 건
The link between the 3 is... Okay, let's do this
우선은
again.
아들러의 실종이야. 아들러는 뭔가 중요한 단서를 발견한 게 분명해.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information. Discussion.
아들러도
Adler also...
저기 아들러 씨의 발견을 눈치챘다고 생각하시는 거군요.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
맞아. 그리고 아들러가 발견한 단서도 알아냈어.
Indeed, and I already know what he found.
우선은 아들러의 실종이야. 아들러는 뭔가 중요한 단서를 발견한 게 분명해.
Okay. Wait, actually, hold on.
그 다음으로는 피해자들의 공통점인데, 물론 이건 썩 유쾌하지 않은 화제지.
Okay.
우선은 아들러의 실종이야. 아들러는 뭔가 중요한
I'm
단서를
trying to
발견한 게
decide
분명해.
which one I have to choose. Because...
그 다음으로는 피해자들의 공통점인데 물론 이건 썩 유쾌하지 않은 화제지.
The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be. As distasteful as that discussion may be.
썩 유쾌하지 않은 화제요?
Distasteful discussion?
공식적인 자료만 보면 실종된 연구원들에게 별다른 공통점은 없어.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities.
하지만 얘가 네트워크 열람 기록을 조사해본 결과 실종자들은 전부 우주 정거장 다크웹의 인플루언서라는 사실을 발견했지.
However, after browsing through their online records, Stell discovered they all wield influence on the station's dark web.
아스타, 이게 뭘 의미하는지는 너도 알겠지?
Lady Asta must know what this means.
그 다음으로는 피해자들의 공통점인데 물론 이건 썩 유쾌하지 않은 화제지. 마지막으로는 명화 대공의 능력, 즉 인체 자연 발화의 비밀이야.
Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
이 점이라면 너도 분명 깨달았을 거라고 생각해.
Stell probably already knows about this.
페토라의 화마, 소멸파의 대공. 이프리트에겐 또 다른 비밀이 숨겨져 있어.
The fire demon of Fetora, the Duke of Annihilation Gang. The Duke of the Annihilation Gang, there is another secret with Ifrit.
마지막으로는 명화 대공의 능력, 즉 인체 자연 발화의 비밀이야.
Okay. According to Don Hong's speculation, Ifrit's flame may have abilities other than burning. Moreover, there seems to be a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions and possesses similar properties. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. Confirmed.
과거 영원한 불길의 관저로 인한 혼란 속에서 한 목격자가 폭도들이 불길 속에서 강림했다고 증언했어.
During prior unrest instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the inferno.
명화 대공의 화염은 특수한 성질을 갖고 있고 그 성질이 바로 인체 자연 발화의 비밀이지.
The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carry a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion.
봐, 이제 답은 뻔해.
Look, the answer is right there.
이 수첩에는 위상을 넘나들 수 있는 화염이 기록되어 있어. 각계를 불태우고 화염의 후예를 남겼다라고 적혀 있더군.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimension, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
위상의 불꽃이네요. 세르칼 씨의 창조물이죠. 세르칼 씨는 뛰어난 천재예요. 현명하고 착한 데다 겸손하죠.
It's the Face Flame, the creation of member 29, Sir Cal. She was an amazing genius, intelligent, kind, and humble.
다만 안타깝게도 인간의 시간관념으로 정의하자면 그녀는 29일밖에 살지 못했어요.
However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. Such a pity.
위상의 불꽃은 탄생에서부터 다른 위상으로 바꾸었고 다시 돌아왔을 때 세르칼 씨는 수명을 다했죠. 그 뒤로 위상의 불꽃은 끊임없이 위상을 바꿔 더는 포획할 수 없게 되었어요.
The Face Flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Sir Cal had already passed away. It continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
이 수첩에는 위상을 넘나들 수 있는 화염이 기록되어 있어. 각계를 불태우고 화염의 후예를 남겼다라고 적혀 있더군. 그 화염의 불씨가 바로 헤르타가 잃어버린 기물일 거야. 명화 대공은 그 화염의 후예인 거고.
The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Herta's been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
과거 누군가가 우연히 위상의 불꽃의 흔적을 발견했고 그 불길 한 가닥을 포획한 적이 있습니다. 헤르타 씨는 그 기물을 소장했고 불씨의 흔적을 잃고 싶지 않아 완메 씨에게 연구하라며 빌려줬죠.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the face flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ranmei for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process.
이프리트 씨도 위상의 불꽃의 후예라면 사건의 자초지종은 밝혀진 것 같네요.
If Ifrit is the scion of the face flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
그 화염의 불씨가 바로 헤르타가 잃어버린 기물일 거야. 명화 대공은 그 화염의 후예인 거고. 이게 아들러가 조사 과정에서 발견한 진실이겠지.
I fear that is the truth Adler discovered.
헤르타가 너에게 찾아달라고 의뢰한 기물은 다름 아닌 위상의 불꽃 불씨야.
Undoubtedly, the curio Herta asked Stell to find was the face flame.
그리고 아들러는 에너지 생명체라는 단서를 통해 인체 자연 발화와 위상의 불꽃의 관계를 진작에 눈치챈 거지.
And Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion and the face flame through the concept of life energy forms.
이게 아들러가 조사 과정에서 발견한
energy
진실이겠지.
Okay.
그 화염의 불씨가 바로 헤르타가 잃어버린 기물일 거야. 명화 대공은
What are
그
the
화염의
evidences?
후예인 거고.
Which one? Yeah, I think
이게
it's the booklet.
아들러가 조사 과정에서 발견한 진실이겠지.
I think it's the booklet, yeah.
온세영의 말에 따르면 아들러는 사라지기 전 이상이라는 단어를 중얼거렸다고 해.
When Schilling said Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared.
그건 아마 위상이었을 거야. 아들러는 이 수첩에서 세르칼의 연구 주제를 보고 자신의 추측을 증명한 거겠지.
It probably should have been face. He saw member 29 Circle's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis.
그 후예인 명화대공은 위상의 불꽃과 흡사한 능력을 갖고 있어. 위상 전환까진 아니어도 열화된 공간 이동 정도는 가능하겠지.
As the scion of the face flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on face shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed.
이게 바로 인체 자연 발화의 진실이야. 연구원들은 사라진 게 아니라 이동된 거고.
That is the truth of the spontaneous combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved. Nice.
피해자들의 행방은 아직 알아내지 못했지만 이로써 명화대공의 계획은 명확해졌어.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear.
갑작스러운 연쇄 실종 사건은 혼란을 야기하는 최고의 온상이지.
The sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester.
불안의 씨앗이 뿌리를 내리고 싹을 틔우면 습격 성명을 발표하고 어둠 속에서 고조되던 위기를 공개하고 성장을 촉진시켜 꽃을 피우는 거지.
Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom.
그리고 다음은 펑 하고 불씨에 불을 붙이는 거야. 누군가가 실종된 연구원들의 공통점을 발견한다면 어떻게 될까? 굳이 말하지 않아도 다들 알겠지?
The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need to say no more.
이 모든 게 함정이었군요. 목적은 처음부터 우주정거장의 분란을 조장하는 거였어요.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos in the space station.
이미 늦었어.
Wendy, what the hell? Bruh. Oh yeah, you missed the poll? You missed the polling? But I got him. I got Anaxa. I got the other scholar! Let's go! Anyway, let's move on. We're running out of time. Yeah, you're so right. We're running out of time. New message. Question mark. What on earth is this? The missing researchers are all opinion leaders on the space station's dark web. Holy moly! You know stuff that even the security department isn't aware of. Ahem, I just got the file from next door. It sounds far-fetched, but on the off chance that it's true, I spell conspiracy. They staged the whole missing thing to get rid of deserters. That's such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. The management must step down. The management must step down. If it's really the case, doesn't it mean this chat group is in grave danger? Idiots. Idiots. You're all scholars. Yet you didn't realize that? This?
아니요, 아직 부족해요.
No, it isn't enough.
맞아. 아직 불길이 부족해.
Indeed, it needs one more spark.
무슨 뜻이죠?
What do you mean?
여기서 멈춘다면 아직 해명할 기회는 있어. 나라면
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me,
그런 기회 따윈 절대 주지 않아.
I wouldn't give you the chance.
설마
왜 그래?
침착해요. 아스타 씨는 이동된 것뿐이니 생명의 위험은 없을 거예요.
You know what? What is with me and accidentally stumbling upon Halloween-related stuff? Because that is vaguely horror. That is vaguely horror-oriented. Or at least, it leans to it. It leans to it. Thriller, mystery, and the disappearance. Yeah, thriller, mystery trope. Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger.
방금의 접촉을 통해 이프리트 씨의 화염은 태초의 불꽃, 불씨일 뿐 위상 전환 능력을 보유하지 않고 있다는 점을 발견했습니다. 로직, 아스타 씨는 여전히 우주 정거장 안에 있다는 의미죠.
Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station. What do we do now?
그 불길은 분명 우주 정거장의 캐빈에 숨어 있을 거야. 그걸 찾으면 아스타를 구할 수 있어.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it and we'll find a way to bring her back.
불씨일 뿐이라고. 천재의 오만이지만 오히려 마음이 통하는군.
Wendy, what if every time we pull from the banner, we just space shift them into our party? Wouldn't that be funny? A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way.
할 수 있으면 해보시지.
Try then, if you must.
명화 대공은 우주 정거장에 직접 온 게 아니라 명화가 우주 정거장을 돌아다니며 연구원을 사냥하도록 던져두고 간 것 같군. 명화가 꺼진다면 명화 대공의 음모는 파괴되겠지.
Also, what do you mean, Mara? My girl. It's our girl. It's our girl, Wendy. Share. Learn to share. It seems that Duke Inferno deigned to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal flame into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
전 헤르타 씨의 사무실에 가서 기물 보관실에 폴딩 스페이스를 작동시키겠습니다. 매개 변수를 조금만 수정하면 상대방의 이동 경로를 차단하고 우주 정거장에 봉쇄할 수 있으니까요.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Man, what a goat. What a goat.
레이시오 씨, 개척자님과 함께 불길을 수행해 주세요.
Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Stell and contain the fire. Numby. Huh? Oh! Oh, I see. Do not kick out my boy. If we have to remove someone, we remove Tingyun. Dr. Ratio has joined the team temporarily. The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it. Okay.
영화도 에너지 생명체니까 현상 기계로 흔적을 포착할 수 있을 거야. 따라가자.
Let me quick line up this. May I remove you? And I want this so bad. Okay. Yeah, confirm. Yeah.
길이 화염에 휩싸였어. 방금 이동을 완료했다는 증거야.
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported.
불바다 속에 뛰어들 준비는 됐어? 조심해.
Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire. Okay, folded space. The folded space results from the spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal flame. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in the spatial coordinates, with you transported to somewhere unexpected. The folded space that the space station uses to counter escaped curios. It can effectively cut off space to hinder standard travel. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna mute. I need to... because I'm smelling something rather odd. Oh, what? What was that? Okay. I'm just gonna mute for a bit. And directly put the fan here. So it would lessen the heat. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna... BRB. Well, not BRB. Just be quiet for a bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
전 헤르타 씨의 사무실에 가서 기물 보관실에 폴딩 스페이스를 작동시키겠습니다. 매개 변수를 조금만 수정하면 상대방의 이동 경로를 차단하고 우주 정거장에 봉쇄할 수 있으니까요. 레이시오 씨, 개척자님과 함께 불길을 수행해 주세요.
명화도 에너지 생명체니까 현상 기계로 흔적을 포착할 수 있을 거야. 따라가자.
Okay, I am muted. Hopefully this is enough. Let's go. This.
봐.
What?
아직 우주 정거장 안에 있어. 스크루룸의 말대로 저 녀석은 우주 정거장에서 탈출할 수 없어.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Screwlum said, it cannot escape from here.
막다른 골목에 몰린 사냥감은 어떻게 사냥해야 할까? 죽을 때까지 추적하는 거야.
Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to death. Okay, I think the electric fan is still way too strong. I'm just gonna reconfigure it a bit. Hold on. Okay, maybe I can't really do anything about it. Plus, it's also raining hard, so I feel like the storm can be picked up by the mic. Oh well. Whichever works. Okay, how do I get there? Boom. Huh. Oh, okay. Would you look at that? One of Miss Ron May's creations are there.
불길이 꺼져가고 있어. 이 공간 이상해.
Why does... Okay, now I just realized this thing looks like a fire version of a fire type version of the Pokeball Pokemon. I forgot what it's called, but I remember what it looks like, and it vaguely reminds me of it because it's round. It has the angry eyes, and what it's the only thing lacking is the smirk. I'm not sure what they're called though. The fire is dying. This place is strange.
아직도 몸부림치고 있네. 홀딩 스페이스의 상태가 바뀌었으니 어디로 도망쳤는지 바로 알 수 있어.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance. Can I attack it? Can I attack this? Can I attack this? Can we? Can we? Let's go. I cannot resist. Okay, bag. Give me the bag. There you go. Okay, where? Oh, never mind. This is the elevator. Oh. Okay. Let me see the map. Okay. So this way is blocked. This is another pathway. Okay. can't go this way either. So I probably have to go back. I probably have to go back and solve this. I like attacking bugs. When bug near me, bug die.
힘든 싸움이 될 줄 알았건만. broken 판타즘.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I feel like it's the stream is lagging because of the heat. Oh yeah, I need to mute again. I'm gonna mute again, and oh, hopefully that was not lightning. I just saw from outside the window. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute for now. But don't expect me to stop hunting bugs while I'm on the way.
나쁘지 않은 물건이군.
인간? 왜? 너와는 상관없는 일일 텐데.
Hey, never mind. I'm gonna unmute because there's dialogue. Human, why? This has nothing to do with you.
불길이 점점 약해지고 있어. 명화 대공이 더 이상 불길을 유지할 수 없는 거겠지.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore. Okay, where is that? So I have to go out again. Okay. So I have to go back. Probably go back here and then teleport here. Gotcha. I am gonna be muting again because I still need to make sure that this doesn't overheat itself. Okay, I'm muting in 3, 2, 1.
broken 판타즘. broken 판타즘. 힘든 싸움이 될 줄 알았건만.
네 목적은 대체?
Oh shoot. I am so sorry for that. I forgot to transfer the electric fan first before I unmuted. Okay, let's do this. What is your goal?
이 추격전을 끝낼 때가 된 것 같네.
It seems like this chase is about to end. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, where am I heading? How am I gonna get there? Oh wait, I think I know. Never mind. Actually, let me recover some of my technique points. And then use this. I should have just opened this and then be done with it. Let me attack this first. Hee.
broken phantasm.
Okay, I'm gonna mute again.
broken phantasm.
끝났군.
Oh shoot. Electric fan? Is the electric fan still heard? Yeah, I think it's still heard. There you go, okay. It's over.
무시한 무인은 맹목적으로 불꽃을 쫓지만 파멸의 은혜가 이미 발 아래에 다다랐음을 모르고 있구나.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet.
은인의 군단이 친히 오셨음에도 불구하고 이곳을 완전히 정화하지 못했으니 내 무모함을 인정해야겠군.
It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my rashness for now.
하지만 다음번이야말로 직접 방문해서 명화로 너희들의 죄업을 애도해주지.
But next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
기생에 있던 미약한 의식이 사라졌어. 명화 대공은 이 불길을 버린 것 같군.
The small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this flame.
아니, 잠깐만.
Oh? No, hold on. No, not these.
시간 끄는 건 적당히 재미없으니까.
Okay, fine. No, I'm going for it.
Bone of my sword. Unlimited blade works.
I could have saved that for later, but I could just refill it again. It'll be fine. Okay, wait. Actually, let me just G or C. Let me see G. No. C. No, the enemy. Okay, Shadow Maker. Fire resistance, burn resistance. Scorching Crush. Yeah. Shades that wander in the fragmentum after the arrival of the Eternal Freeze. It mimics the form of the Silvermane guards in a twisted manner. fitted with the same uniformed armors as the Bellabog warriors. Its skull, however, is replaced by faceless embers. Incineration Shade Walkers will swing their fiery axe and burn their enemies in battle. Albert. Okay. Abundant Sprite, Golden Hound, ability, Horgor. Okay. Horngor. Why did I say that? Whoopsie. Deals wind damage to a single target. Rebound Roar. Upon receiving a killing blow, advances forward friendly units adjacent to itself. Okay, so I have to avoid killing this. I knew it. Okay, the story. Gilded hunting hound that moves with grace and speed. When the Ambrosial Arbor still stood, the Shanzhou people bred many fantastic creatures with esoteric techniques. Golden Hounds were one of the war beasts that walked alongside the army. Alright, so not you. I have to attack you instead.
하긴 상냥.
머리를 써.
천삼반수. 내 차례인가? 참 정신없군. 칼라드 볼드.
Ha! You thought.
속도들이 불길 속에서
So this
강림했다라며.
extent of
겨우 이
secrets
정도야?
materializing from the
뭘
Inferno
시박사의
seems like
말대로.
Dr. Primitives wasn't wrong. Okay, hold on. Is it C? Let me check on something. Entrance Ingenium Illumination Dragonfish. Nightly Luminosity deals minor fire damage to all targets with a high chance to reduce their defense. Candle Flame. When receiving a killing blow, deals fire damage to all friendly units with a high chance to reduce their defense. Okay,
기회를
got
놓치지 마.
you.
조심해.
기회는 다시 오지 않아. 돕게 해줘.
용의 무리여 이에 명하노니 불멸불후 맹렬한 기세로 재앙을 멸하라.
불길이 점점 약해지고
The
있는
fire
거지.
is weakening.
도망칠
It's
생각인가 봐.
preparing to flee.
이봐,
You
아스타의 행방을 주시하도록.
keep eye out for yeah.
조심해.
내가 한번 시험해 보지.
칼라드 볼드. 레이스 온. 이 힘은
That's a reference. That's a reference of one of the one of the Studio Ghibli films. For definitely, I forgot the name of the movie though. But let's move on.
고생 많으셨어요. 충분히 잘하셨습니다.
Good work. You did very well. How's Asta?
아스타 씨는 잠시 놀란 것뿐이니 걱정 마세요. 지금은 의료실에서 몸을 추스리고 있습니다.
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic.
그리고 여러분이 적을 추적하는 과정에서 방위과가 실종된 피해자를 찾았습니다. 결론 모두 무사합니다.
While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound. How did you find them?
아들러 씨 덕분이었죠.
It was all thanks to Adler.
실종자들은 공간 기물에 이동된 후 그곳에 갇혔어요. 그러다가 생태과에서 기물에 대해 가장 해박한 사람이 내부에서 통로를 열었죠.
Adler the goat, let's go. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within.
아랄란 씨가 사람들을 데리고 도착했을 때 실종자들은 대부분 충격으로 매우 쇠약한 상태였죠. 다행히 생명의 위험은 없었고요.
Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine. Is it over?
네, 이제 끝났어요.
Yes, it is over. Why do I feel like you didn't do much? No, not the other mean that he has a cape too. He could do that. Like, my job here is done. You didn't do anything. And he leaves. Man. Okay, but he did do something though. It's just in the background.
이제 남은 여파는 우주 정거장 내부에서 수습할 수 있을 겁니다. 헤르타 씨를 대신해 감사의 인사를 하고 싶군요.
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madame.
그러나 이 사건에서 아직 해결하지 못한 의문이 하나 남아 있습니다.
But there is one mystery that remains unsolved.
그건 제가 처리해야 할 일이죠.
And that is something I must deal with myself. New message. It's the group chat. Have you heard? Lead Asta was attacked too. That Duke Inferno. Devious. Conniving. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. Indeed, it seems that the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence, as the rumors suggest. If lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all be in deep, deep trouble. Not necessarily. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all, masterminding this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself to earn some sympathy points. That line of thought does have some merit. Enough already, this is ridiculous. Is it that really worth it? All that hassle just to palliate a few keyboard warriors? True that. Speaking of which, where's that very first rabble rouser? Rich know it. Wait a minute. Is Rich Emily? Oh right. He was real righteous sounding when he invited me into the group. Let me see. Ugh, that guy left the group without making any noise.
기다리고 있었습니다.
Oh?
사건의 여파가 가라앉지 않았으니까 해야 할 일이 많을 텐데. 아니면 우주 정거장의 안위가 너랑은 상관없는 일이라는 건가?
Okay, hold on. I'm just checking my OBS. And no, it was not on my end-ish. It was more on... No, it's still on my end. It's definitely because of my internet instead. Instead of like the OBS crashing, I mean. Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to? Or is it the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
답안, 전 다름 아닌 그 일 때문에 왔습니다. 이 사건의 진정한 주인공은 이 자리에 있으니까요.
Answer, that is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
언제부터 날 의심했던 거야?
No, I forgot about Penacone in this man. God damn it. Okay. Haha. When did you start to doubt me?
학술 연구에 종사하다 보면 뭔가를 믿기가 어려워지거든요. 오히려 의문을 제기하는 편이 더 쉽죠.
Not gonna lie, for a split second, I forgot this part of the space station is desolate and still hasn't been repaired, and I thought he was tweaking. I thought Screwlum was tweaking for a bit. Okay. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief.
처음부터요. 저도 당신과 같은 버릇이 있거든요. 레이시오 씨.
I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
그거 영광이네, 스크루름. 진작 간파했으면서 왜 아무 말도 하지 않았던 거야?
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwum. But do explain why you opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle.
호기심이 들었어요. 로직, 당신과 같은 결정을 내렸습니다. 동행하고 관찰하기로요.
For curiosity's sake, affirmation, I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
그럼 어떻게 확신했지?
And when did you become convinced?
결과적으로 경미한 정신적 피해를 제외하고 이 공격에서 실질적인 피해를 입은 연구원은 단 한 명도 없었습니다. 소멸파답지 않은 방식이죠.
Of course. Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi.
로직, 제3자가 연구원들을 구했다는 얘기입니다.
Logic, a third party saved them.
내가 우연히 위상의 불꽃의 불씨를 손에 넣어 명화의 텔레포트에 개입하지 않았다면 그 연구원들은 진작 우주 정거장 밖에 우주 쓰레기가 됐을 거야.
Had I not fruitlessly acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
제 계산보다 훨씬 솔직하시군요.
You are more candid than I calculated.
하지만 결국 네 계산에 있었던 거잖아. 안 그래?
But still behaving within your calculations, no?
마지막 질문을 하지, 스크루름. 너 같은 천재라면 내가 그렇게 한 이유를 계산해낼 수 있을까?
One last question. Screwlum, genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
확신은 못하겠지만 어느 정도 추론은 가능합니다. 약한 자를 도운 건 의사의 인자함에서, 사태를 수수방관한 건 학자의 엄격함에서 비롯된 것이겠죠.
I cannot be sure. I can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar.
배우에서 이 모든 상황을 주관한 건 천재에게 보내는 도전장일 겁니다.
And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
스크루름별의 군왕은 역시 사람의 마음을 통달하고 있군. 다만 안타깝게도 너 역시 천재라서 평범한 사람들과는 동떨어져 있어. 조금은 틀린 부분이 있거든.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you are as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong.
수수방관하는 게 진정한 치료야. 우둔함은 이 세계의 고질병이고 그 어떤 병보다 근절하기 어렵지.
To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment.
지식 운명의 길에는
So true.
이치도 로직도 없어. 천재는 무별 사이로 거닐지만 평범한 사람들은 천재의 발자국조차 따라갈 수 없지. 그들은 홀로 걷는 법을 배우고 넘어지고 또 일어서면서 일생을 바삐 보내.
The path of erudition has neither reason reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs.
하지만 실패한 인생 또한 인생이고 끝까지 살아갈 권리가 있어. 넘어져서 아무도 부축하지 않을 때 어리석은 자는 비로소 일어서는 법을 깨닫는 거지.
But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up.
난 결벽이 있어서 바보, 멍청이, 천치는 못 봐. 봤다간 죽을지도 모르지. 하지만 이 우주정거장에도 지식학회처럼 천재는 없더군. 모두가 평범해.
I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Ouch. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity. I mean, fair, but then again, I don't know. Yeah, okay. I get where he's coming from, but still. I am part of this group.
레이시오 씨가 근절하려는 건 천재에 대한 연구원들의 맹신이군요.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses, which is fair. Honestly, blind worship is, and it's kind of an inherent. It's not really disease, but it is something that plagued people from critical thinking. Because the moment you stop thinking for yourself and just begin living in the words of someone else without criticizing or analyzing the contents or the subtle subtext of their words, that's when you get screwed over. Yeah. But whatever. That's how humans work.
난 그저 내 의혹을 제기했을 뿐이야. 그리고 그 답은 알아서 해석하겠지.
I am only laying out my questions. As for answers, they'll find them themselves.
부정적인 생각으로 탐구하는 것도 올바른 종점에 도달하는 데 도움을 줘. 평범한 사람들이 깨달음을 얻으려면 반드시 거쳐야 하는 과정이지.
Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
학자보단 의사에 가까운 분이시네요.
You're indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
내가 남긴 불꽃은
As for the spark I leave behind,
아스타 씨가 알아서 잘 처리할 수 있을 거라 믿습니다.
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
그것도 아스타에게 주어진 숙제니까.
It is also a lesson I left for her.
그럼 이만. 앞으로도 여러 천재들과 만날 기회가 있었으면 좋겠네. 그때도 분명 오늘처럼.
With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today.
한바탕 소동, 갖가지 근심. 결국 어리석은 자가 자초한 것일 뿐이지.
What the fuck? Bro, that music never fails to make me giggle. Huh, visitor verification. Dr. Raisha has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Dr. Raisha when you return to the Express. Cool. Nice. Okay.
나쁘지 않은 물건이군.
Okay. I feel like that this is gonna be a good way to end the stream. Wait, hold on. Actually, there you go. Okay, Trailblazer profile. What's this? Oh, your characters have supported other Trailblazers. Thank you. I am so sorry. Why do I feel like this is something else? Something I'm very familiar with. But anyways, sorry for having your name shown here. But yeah. Okay. At least I know for next time. Maybe I'll switch out Misha. Hold on. I'll switch out Misha with you. Yeah. Not Asta being the only girl in this whole lineup. Oh well, okay. There you go. There. Here, give me the achieve. The rail onto the stars. Okay. Divine Version Mundane Recto. Resolve the new crisis on the Herta space station. Coolio. Okay, let's see my messages. Herta. I've heard about what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? She's got back to work. I mean her safety. What's there to worry about when I'm around? That's exactly why I'm worried. True. She's self-aware. It's reminding me of my friend, and it's absolutely hilarious. Okay. It's a shame that we haven't found the face flame yet. Forget it. I'll think of it as Runmei owing me a favor. It's worth a lot more. That's it then. Also, I'm thankful to Mr. Ratio. Dr. Ratio. Who's that? Eh? Okay. Missions, version info, travel log. Okay, let's see the warp. Yep. That means, yeah, this is a good place to end the stream. And wow, it's pretty early in my standards too. So I have time. I have time to rest. Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm gonna end it this early. Actually, I wouldn't lie. So, anyways, let's move to the new scene. Yeah. I finally finished that story quest that pretty much was a two-parter, not really a two-parter, but hold on, is it really a two-parter? But I think it's a three-parter of a horror-centric, but this is more thriller now. The one way is also horror thriller, but this one is more mystery based. Yeah, and also the whole Phoenix Wright energy of that certain portions. It's either Phoenix Wright or Danganronpa, and I absolutely loved it. So it just reminded me of my school days. And yeah, to everyone who stayed until the very end, thank you. And to the very end of the stream, I mean, and the VOD, to those who are watching in the YouTube channel. And well, if it comes to, if my calculations are, oh shit, this influenced me way too much. Okay, on the risk of sounding like one of those nerds, in my estimated calculations, this would be released in about 2 weeks, because I have decided to make the schedule more to be breathable. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say. Anyways, I'll be seeing you all next time. either tomorrow or sometime else, and hopefully within this week. I just hope that we don't lose Wi-Fi or electricity because of the whole ongoing situations in my area. Yeah, anyways, okay. For real now. I'll be seeing you all next time. Bye bye!